someone big, he slapped the shit out of him. Man, slap the shit out of you.
Man, Shakur Stevenson's grandpa and trainer came by Mill City Boxing, and shout out to Mill City Boxing. Man, he came by and he said a whole lot about Devin Haney, man. How Devin Haney got slapped dead in his mouth and still ain't did nothing about it to this day. Man, I'm just a messenger, right? I know y'all already crying before the video even got started. Y'all mad and crying. I'm just here to tell y'all what went down. So, Devin Haney, one thing I can say about him, he is one of the most talked about talents in boxing, and his name stays circulating at all times. Most of that is due to his loudmouth daddy, Bill Haney. But Bill Haney does a great job promoting Devin and keeping his name circulating. Now, we all know that Devin Haney and Bill, they talk a whole lot of ish. They talk a whole lot of stuff. They say that they the best in the world, and I don't have no problem with that, just as long as you don't duck no smoke and you willing to show it. Now, we know that Devin and Shakur, they don't like each other. They beefing. But we also know that Devin and Shakur, they grew up together. And what I found out in this interview, Wally Moses, he said that he coached Devin Haney when Devin was on the Olympic training team. He was his main coach. He said Bill Haney was never no trainer. He said Bill Haney used to be in the corner sometimes, but Bill wasn't no trainer like that, which most people should already know that. But he said he know everything about Devin. And he said Devin ain't never had no heart like that. A lot of people want to know what's up with the situation between Devin and Shakur. He said, well, Bill Haney came to him right off rip. He said Bill Haney came to him personally and told him that Devin would never fight Shakur, that they was always going to make sure that they was in a different weight division when Shakur got in their weight division. Wally Moses said that Bill came to him and told him. Now, we all heard the audio that Bill said when they recorded Bill Haney saying basically that same thing, right? If Shakur get in the weight division, they moving up. So the man ain't got no reason to lie. He said that Bill had came to him back when and told him that straight up and down. Shakur come to the weight division, we always gonna make sure we in a division above. We not fighting him. And it even makes it more believable because other things that Bill Haney was telling people behind the scenes, saying that they had a pact not to fight each other until they came to 147 pounds. And then we asked Shakur about that when he was on my platform, and Shakur said he don't know nothing about that. They ain't never made no pact that they wasn't going to fight until 147 pounds. So it shows even more that Bill Haney was lying about that, and they never had no intentions at all ever to fight Shakur Stevenson. But what they know how to do is they know how to play social media. They know how to play the media to make themselves look some type of way in public when that ain't what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's why they told so many different lies when it came to the situation with him and Shakur Stevenson. But anyway, you know, I just threw that in there because Wally Moses, he talked about some of those things. He had a whole lot of inside details and shit to say when it came to Devin Haney. But the one thing that really caught my ear is when he said Devin Haney got the shit slapped out of him, didn't do nothing about it, and the man who slapped him took his shoes from him. Slapped him and took his shoes, and Devin didn't even want no wreck with him. Didn't even want to retaliate. That man is Erickson the Hammer Lubin. Now, I'm going to let y'all hear some of the audio, what he had to say about the situation. But Erickson Lubin, man, hell of a fighter. I think that Erickson is probably the most talented fighter at 154 pounds. He only got one weakness, and that's his chin. Well, I ain't going to say just one. I'm going to say he got two big weaknesses. His chin is the biggest weakness, and his defense is suspect. But Erickson Lubin looked good against Ramos, and to me, everybody's talking about that was a robbery. Nah, Erickson Lubin beat the shit out of Ramos, outboxed his head off. But that's a whole different story. Erickson Lubin, man, he's solid. Erickson Lubin was one of the fighters when he was coming up, and I thought he was going to be one of the ones to take over the sport of boxing. It didn't turn out like that because he stepped up real early, fought Jamel Charlo, got knocked out, and then he had to go the long route to build himself back up. But Erickson Lubin, man, I'm going to let y'all hear what Wally Moses said about Erickson Lubin slapping the dog-ish out of Devin Haney. And then we're going to come back and we're going to cook on it.
Should have some unfinished. He slapped the shit out of him. Shit, he should have some unfinished business with him. That's one of the biggest things with me. You know what I'm saying? He talking all that shit 140 and all this here, and man, slap the shit out of you, and you ain't going after that. Oh, you this bad, nigga. You so tough. Talking his head, his nigga slap this shit out of you like bitch slap your ass, and you don't want to go get that.
Damn.
Yo, bro, listen. Yo, you don't even fight back. Come on, man. What fuck are you gonna let smack you? I don't care. Oh, what, he 1 year older or 2 year older than you? This happened at the Olympic Training Center. When the mother lied, oh, somebody stole my sneakers.
Now, once again, all I'm doing is let y'all hear what Wally Moses say took place, and he seen it. Now, he said Devin was going around lying, talking about somebody that stole his sneakers and stuff. Erickson Lubin went off in Devin Haney's mouth, slapped him dead in this shit, and then took his shoes. And Devin didn't even want to retaliate. Didn't want to do nothing about it. Talking about some, hey, Dad, he slapped me, Dad. He put his hands on me, Dad. What do I do, Dad? Dad, he put his hand. Dad, he just slapped me. He just slapped skin off my face, Dad. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Man, see, the ones in here mad, hitting the thumbs down. If this was Shakur, if this was Tank, if this was any other fighter we was talking about, y'all would be laughing. But because we talking about your favorite fighter, now y'all mad. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man. If it was any of these other fighters, I'm going to be doing the same thing, man. These is fighters. They trained in comeback. You got to get up and get your lick back, or at least try to get your lick back. Now, granted, Erickson Lubin is like 2 years older than Devin, and he's bigger than Devin. But you still got to at least try to get your lick back. And so what this all led up to is Wally got to talking about how Devin ain't really never had no heart. Like how Devin's whole career has been basically paid for by Bill Haney. You know, they paid for him to get all type of Rudy Poot opponents in Mexico. And I know how it goes down in Mexico. I'm not saying this, right? I think that Devin is a hell of a fighter, you know. But he's saying that we think that Devin is a lot better than he really, really is. And I'll do another video talking about all of that. But I know how it goes down in Mexico, right? You pay to be able to go over there in Mexico, right? To get all these Rudy Poot opponents to build your resume up. That's how it goes in Mexico. I got a homeboy. He has fighters, and he's taking his fighters over there in Mexico paid to get their records trumped up. That's why you see Devin, he got 30, like what is he, like 31-0? That's why he got all them fights. But, you know, you get better as you get older if you stay dedicated, and that's what I've seen from Devin. He's got better and better. So I'm not knocking him in no type of way when it comes to him being in the ring. But the story is funny. Then he goes on to talk about how we ain't never seen Devin in no vicinity where Erickson Lubin is. He say he avoids Erickson Lubin at all costs to this day. Lubin is a 154-pound fighter. Devin Haney, he just came to 140. Although Devin is big, he definitely gonna be fighting at 154. You know, I'll say within the next 3 years. But we don't know what weight division Erickson Lubin gonna be in by that time himself, because Erickson Lubin, you know, he a big dude himself. So, you know, I don't think we'll ever see them fight. But you need to get that get back if it got to be outside the ring. That man that slapped you in your face. And I believe they was, you know, probably teenagers at the point in time, because he said it was at the Olympic Training Center. But you going to have to get your lick back before you leave this earth, dog. Real talk. Anyway, you know, Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this. Drop a comment in the comment section. Should Devin Haney still be wanting to get his lick back? Should he go and get his lick back if he ever see Erickson Lubin? And I'm pretty sure they didn't see each other. Let me know how y'all feel. Drop a comment in the comment section. Make sure y'all smash my like button. Jago talking that boxing again, and I'm gone.
Bad for you, put your ass on them seats. Ride, ride.